Well, geez, that's a loaded question. There's certainly been, bright spots. I mean, you go back to the Winona State game specifically. I thought we did a nice job up front defensively. I mean, we only gave up 46 yards rushing on the day, like 1 yard, one and change per carry. So we did a nice job with the front. That's not where the issues were. Offensively, we ran for 317 yards, and if you look back over the last, even stepping back into last season, I think we've rushed for over 300 yards in 4 of our last 5 contests. So those are the parts that are working. There's other things certainly to get fixed, and we're addressing, whether it's some personnel or some decision making or schematically. I mean, there's all those things that are always in question for every football team going through the course of the year. Well, certainly it's being tested. I think we're playing with the effort is there. I mean, outside of the initial game, I think we were a little shell-shocked down at Emporia, but since then, I think we're playing hard. We were very competitive against Mankato. Obviously, we lost a heartbreaker this last weekend. Credit to Concordia. But effort's not the issue. It is a resilient group, and they care. And you got to make your breaks, and then there's plays to be made, and then when the game's on the line, we need to step up and make those plays. Yeah, it's certainly different year, different teams. There's a lot of people that aren't there on both sides of the equation. So again, you start fresh. They're good. They're well coached. They're disciplined. They're playing hard. They have plenty of talent, so we have our own challenge. Our biggest challenge is internally. I mean, we can't turn the ball over 4 times on offense. You're never going to win a game. And then we got to get more than 0 takeaways on defense, because you're also never going to win a game doing that. So there's things that we need to clean up, irrespective of who the opponent is, to have any chance at all. We give ourselves no chance to win. It was a miracle as close as it was this last Saturday when you lose the turnover battle 4-0. Yeah, we just got to be us. I mean, we've had rhythm and consistency. I mean, we're moving the ball up and down the field. I think last week we averaged 6 yards per play. So moving the ball is not the problem. The problem last Saturday was holding on to it and possessing it and not giving it to the other team. And until we get that fixed, nothing else matters. Yeah, be sound. Be disciplined. Be where you're supposed to be. Do your job. I mean, it's simple. It's fundamental football. You go back to the last drive of the game, and there's 5 minutes left, and it's a tie game, and we below 2 coverages, and the scoreboard changes and you lose. So we have to be disciplined. We got to be smart. We have to be situationally aware, and there's areas for growth there, and that's the point of emphasis this week. And there's some frustration there because we have good players, we have talent, but we have to execute, and we have to execute in the critical situations in the clutch. And so that's where there's some areas for growth right now. Yeah, I mean the goals we want to know every week, So everyone get caught up in the emotional roller coaster of where we're at. I mean, a year ago we were sitting at 3-0, and everyone thought we invented sliced bread, And now we're sitting here on the other side of the equation, and honestly, we're doing a lot of things better this year than we were doing last year. We had a little softer schedule at the front of the end of the schedule last year too. So, like I said, this year's been a challenging schedule, and like I said, we stumbled a little bit last week, and one we thought we could have had, and it was there to be had, but we didn't play well enough or coach well enough to get it done. So, that's the goal: is go play well, and I think we got a highly motivated group of guys, and I still think we have a good team. We have a good team in that locker room. We just need to go play well and take advantage of the moments when they're in front of us, and if we do that, if we're a little more situationally aware, a little more disciplined, a little more present, then, like I said, you give yourself a chance.